I'm inspired by the world around me, by nature, by stories. I love to watch movies and read books, and a lot of the elements of different stories that I come across find their way into my work. So I always knew that I would be an artist. I went to art school. I have an art degree in fine arts, and photography just became my medium. After I graduated, I opened up my studio. I knew I was hooked from then. I like to be able to just work with the children where they are and not have expectations of how they're gonna act or behave. And so often we've all done it. We've ingrained our children to have a big cheesy grin for the camera, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for who they are. Some of my favorite images of children are quiet moments. We will elicit real smiles. We will have opportunities for play and laughter, but that's not necessarily where I start or where we end up. It's about capturing who they are at that time. Our culture is just inundated with imagery that it's become diluted, and the craftsmanship and the appreciation of creating a beautiful finished print has started to get lost. I don't think that a lot of my images can be fully appreciated simply on a computer screen. The digital image essentially for me is like a negative. We never really framed those negatives before because they weren't finished. It was a place to start. People then put them in the dark room, and they made changes, and they dodged and burned, and came up with a finished piece. I think my imagery is best expressed in the printed form. I want my clients to be able to walk through their home every day and to see the imagery and to appreciate it and to have it make them smile, to give them joy on a daily basis. Finishing my pieces with different textures, like encaustic, not only creates a very unique piece of art for my clients, but I really just enjoy the process of physically putting the wax on the image. It feeds all my senses. Like, I love the smell of the wax. I love the feeling of it. I love that you don't have full control over it and it becomes its own thing, and you have to just let it be what it's going to be. And you can manipulate it, but in the end, it's up to the wax what it's going to do. My mom never got to be an artist. She was always very skilled as a drawer or whatever she took up. She was not encouraged to pursue that, and I think my parents then encouraged me to pursue what I was interested in. I really became interested in photographing really just people. I've never explored a lot of the other avenues of photography. It's very it's encompassing, but it's really about being a portrait artist. It's about what I think is the most important thing in this world is relationships. I lost my mom to cancer when I was in college, and I have a family portrait that she had done before she passed, and that is priceless to me. And I never had really thought about it until recently, but how that influenced what I do and creating these little treasures for people. I mean, I want to be who I am, which is a quieter person. Art has allowed me to show the world what I do see and how I see them and how I see other people. That's what art is, really, is how people express themselves.